back over in Indiana this morning. Cut this apart. I got it. The one piece I took off all straightened up and whatnot, and welded the cracks in them. Now put it to this other piece right here. Not the best welding situation, especially for a guy that's not that good a welder, but also put some strap pieces on there that help hold it. Well, running for now. Well, the good news is that the weld held, but I bolted it up breaking on this, and then that mangled up the end that the other bolt wasn't broke on, but so there's a new spot that's gonna need welded, so we're just gonna get a new end auger piece. About got that hopper full. It's 90 or 89 point something percent full, so yeah, we'll get that. I think this auger bolts about here, so we will a new auger from here to there. That thing bounces. I got that wood wedged underneath it. I don't know that bouncing's made that weak on the end, or I don't know. Something going on here. Something getting in by and keep breaking, so we're gonna, or the end's weak, so we're gonna get a new end piece. Well, get ready to take off. I drove my truck to Indiana, and David followed me, gave me a ride up here to Robson, where I'm getting the ditcher. I'm gonna take it to Indiana. I got a couple fields there. It's very flat over there, but there's one in particular. It's very wet. I've ditched some in it. I'm gonna do some more, try and fix that. But first, the long drive from Robson to southern Knox County, Indiana, via Vincent. So we'll cross the river there. Yeah, I found a wet hole right by the edge of the road here, so close to Flat Rock, in between Flat Rock and Robson. It's really wet. Hopefully make it a little better. Get some of the mud out here, water out. You can see that or not? I don't seem to. There we go. Well, 2.5 hours later, we are here to the land of open country. All right, got to the field I want to get to. This is this has been tiled. It usually comes up when I'm ditching. Just put a tile system. We have just very thick soil. It's flat, so it's just hard to get rid of the surface water fast enough, even when you got tile every 40 feet across the whole 160 acres. Got my tile map up here. You see this blue? Blue's not good. So I'm gonna try and ditch a little bit here, at least through this blue. Maybe connect to that blue. Maybe take out that water hole. And I think I might also be able to come through here, take out that water hole. So I'm gonna get the survey in and see if we can get this figured out. Hopefully do some good. Don't want to do that long drive for nothing, that's for sure. All right, we're rolling. We got irrigation road right here. I'm gonna do one on each side of it. It's a pretty bad wet hole here. That side's probably worse. I'm doing the easier side first, just a straight shot right there. See, it's right on grade. Oh, need to go up a little bit. Need to go up a little bit. We're gonna have a little rise. Do an average grade of 3/10 of full. Got the CVT transmission, so I can have it set on 1/2 mile an hour and still have my PTO revved up. That's why I like having this CVT. And it does a good job of spreading her out even if you need to, or directing it into a wash, fill it up if you need to. No washes here, it's just 2 wet spots. I'm trying to get some drainage. Well, I've been in the office this morning doing demand plan stuff. Dad's in here doing all kinds of taxes, all kinds of stuff. Yeah?
I was going to do a little bit on the thing. I had it in my pocket today.
Okay, you'll hear from him. Get some shop action. Jared's been busy in the shop while his trailer are we still waiting for parts for that trailer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still haven't showed up yet.
He's been changing the bushings back here on the rolling baskets on the Sulfords. It's been a job, right?
Yeah.
The bolts are all seized in there, so we're gonna try never seize on them. Maybe they won't seize. They should never seize. It's on the name.
Yeah.
Anti-seize, I guess.
Well, I haven't been on YouTube for a while. Been going for about 9 days. Went down to a little place called Aruba. Had a good time. Back in the shop here now. Working on stuff. Everybody's working in the shop, and I'm working on paperwork in there. That's where I spend most of my time in the winter. It's kind of like Indiana. It's the black hole. You get in, you can't get out.
Heading back to Indiana now. New bridge, which the trestle was there. This didn't go over the river. And then we still got the cannonball over the river. That thing's nice though.
Yeah, I've been doing the quarterly reports for like Social Security and all that crap for the farm, you know, withholding and all that's pain in the butt to state, but you got to do it. I've got elevator stuff caught up for now. I'm going to work on the farm sheets for 25, which the ones we own I haven't finished yet. Fertilizer supplies and stuff for each actual farm. I'd like to do a spreadsheet on that. I'm going to get that done. Then I'm going to start on my prescriptions. I got to do the prescription planning and nitrogen for spring and look into some of that stuff. I like to get all that done before the end of February, so if it gets time and actually get outside and do something, which is a lot more fun than sitting in the office. So just want to give a little bit of an update what I've been doing lately. Like I said earlier, been gone a while. Had a good time, good to get away, good to be home. I think it's supposed to get colder, so maybe it's not so good. So I'm just basically doing paperwork. This is my paperwork, all kinds of paperwork. Stuff on the internet and all that. This is how I do my spreadsheet for elevator, since we got the boys and ours and grain, so we got to keep it all separated what's hauled, what's paid, contract numbers, different entities. It's be a lot simpler if you was one guy, one farm. Wouldn't be near as much paperwork, but oh well. That's my fun now, I guess. That's the part I like to do now in the winter time. Sit here at the desk and get stuff done. Supposed to get colder. Not bad outside right now. It is kind of gloomy down there in the prairie, but it's very dry this time of year. Boys are out in the field doing things, ditching and that kind of things, mowing brush. Seems like we're always busy. I guess we are anymore. More you do, the more you got to do. But got Eli back at the farm now. He's a lot of help, so getting him going. He's doing good. Glad to have him out of the Marines and back here, especially with all the political stuff going on right now. Glad he's home. And a lot of ball games. Grandkids got some good ball teams this year. Our high school basketballs, Emory's on it, starts on it. We're ranked #1 in the state, so that's fun. High school girl, Reagan's playing. 8th grade girl, Sienna's playing. And even Eva's playing a little bit now. Tripp's playing a little ball. 4th grade, so that's all for now.
Well, it rained a little bit last night. Not much, just a little bit. It's a little damp out there, so I don't know. The wind's really howling. The cold front's coming in. It's supposed to get real cold this weekend, but it has been warm. Wind's howling out there. It's drying out pretty good, but I'll probably just wait till tomorrow to do that. Get back to this. I'm going to, I'm greasing it right now, so I'll be ready to go. It's got a lot of grease certs, different bearings, but not too bad. Drive line. Update on the bin, just waiting on the auger for that before we fix that. I don't know if I said that on here or not, so that's why that's not fixed yet. Got it greased. Turn the lights off so I don't even know you can see. Then I decided to sweep up the floor. 2 big old piles. Been neglected. It's so windy, I'll go wait and dump it another day. If I open those doors will blow off. I could open those and go out. Well, the wheelbarrow's not here, so I'll get them scooped up another time. Spit snow just a little bit. I know you can't see it, just a little bit. Well, remember the GoPro today. Still ditching. This hole's awful. It might need another riser pipe really, but I got the ditcher here. I'm gonna try ditching it. There's one over there on that side of it. I could get to the ditch. The rest of it I can't. I'm going to the bottom of the hole over there, which has a riser pipe to lease. I got one going that way through the hole, one coming this way, which goes there and all the way up there to those blue things. Now I'm gonna do a few offshoots, like come down here that drain into that. I'll do another one there that drain into that. Maybe there. Yeah. It's very fat, or it's very flat field. It's got zip soil, which is very thick. Don't like letting it through down to the tile. Of course, tile makes it better, but this don't make this hole smaller. Might have to do more riser pipes. Sure does a good job though. I gotta go a little slower in this thick stuff. And usually I kick it out that side because that stuff's so gooey and heavy. I don't like going out the top, but I gotta go out the top right now because I don't want to throw it into my other ditch. Once I get beyond where I'll throw it in there, I'll start throwing it that way. Then I might be able to speed up a little bit. I'm going 0.35. Let me tell you, there's a big difference between 0.35 and 0.5. Creeping along, but I think it's worth my time. All the stuff we do in farming doesn't really matter if you got too much water or not enough. We can get water right there. This is the getting rid of it part, which is usually the problem on this one. So real dry year, as long as you get a stand, since we got that irrigation, this field does real well. But it was dry in August last year, but before then it was real wet. And it's been dry ever since August. Been a few rains here and there, not much. We're dry. River's low. I can't remember the last time it was high, and I can't remember the last time it was out. Hopefully the next time's not in July. I'd rather have it out now than then, that's for sure. Just spreading her out. Not very deep, trying to make them as shallow as possible going and still do good going through the fields, because you know we still gotta cross them and we'll farm through these and everything. Like right now I'm only an inch deep. Went 140 feet, I've only came up 1/10 of a foot. Keeps flashing from flat to 1/10 of a foot. Just can't put much fall on them. At least that gives a spot for the water in the wet hole to go sit. Sits in the ditch, spread out there. At least make the hole smaller if nothing else. See Eli over there, he's gonna get a load. They're hauling corn out of the bin site right up there. Supposed to get the auger Monday, so I'll be fixing that Monday. CGB's closed in Mount Vernon, so they're not hauling beans there. We've been hauling beans there from the home place because it's closer to Mount Vernon, Indiana from there. This one's closer to ADM and Newburgh. ADM did get high on their price for a little bit to compete with CGB, and we sold it to $11.55, I think. It's not near that high now. I think we can switch her over. So see, I got the automatic on level right now. Through the field here, I'm just doing one swath instead of tapering off each end. Maybe I should do that, but I'm doing so many that'd take forever. I'm gonna start with this. This is also where I can switch my gate and my tilt, so I'm gonna do that now, because I think I'm the where I won't throw it in there, and it seems to work better this way in this thick stuff. Now I'm gonna try and speed up. I think I should be fine, and I'm not throwing it in that ditch. Yep, we're good. Get rid of this hole here. This is hard to tell since it's been worked, but I had to stand through all this, which I couldn't believe. I had a great corn stand this year, even though it was so wet. Beans struggled, hopefully, which is backwards from usual. But you can tell there's a lot of grass mixed in with it here. There was corn there just wasn't any corn there, if you know what I mean. That's why I like climate, do it for all kinds of things, but I got to where that light blue is less than 50 bushel, and that's less than 50, just that don't pay the bills for what you put into it. See here though, my legend's all messed up. The dark greens plus 250, light greens over 230, so. And you can tell he was having some iPad issues this fall. That's why some of those aren't covered in. But I can also go back to like 2023 corn year. Same thing. See, we did better that year. Wasn't as wet. And this is the soybeans. Soybeans seems to do better on this stuff. There's still some light blue. Yeah. For whatever reason, beans do better. They're just a little tougher when it comes to water, as long as you get it stand. That spit snow a little bit. I can't even see all that one now. I had to quit going that way because of the wind. But I'm in a different field here. There's irrigation that spends half on us, half on their person. We bought this, well, I don't know what it's been, at least 10 years ago. It's got these natural swales to it. It's not very level, and this swell up there, I don't know if you can tell or not, it's not watered now, but you can tell by the grass it was wet and it just can't get all the way back to the ditch. So just kind of clean this up. This will be my last run for the day here. Closing these doors, they don't close very easy. Got her parked in there. That'll do it for this video. That'll do it for this week. See you next week.